every day. But when I came to manage things with the hay, oh, the wind and the rain, kings, kings, and queens men shut their gates, for the rain is rained out every day.
Riding side saddle today for us is Trish Hardy from Belvoir Hill Riding Center of OBB. Trish is three-time Canadian side saddle champion both on the flat and the bend. The horse Trish is riding is a 12-year-old pure Spanish mare known as Green or Pura Reza Espanola. The mare Editoria 7 was imported from Spain. She is one of the many Spanish horses of Belvoir Hill Riding Center. These pure Spanish horses are often referred to as Andalusians. The side saddle used in this demonstration is a Whippy and Stiegel and was imported from England this spring. The saddle was made by one of the finest saddle makers of London, England in 1930. Sadly, this type of saddle has not been made since 1939. Side saddles come in many shapes and sizes in the same way as the horse and ponies on which they are used. The majority of the really good side saddles in use today were made between 1850 and 1939. A small number are still being manufactured today by master craftsmen and women, but the quality of the good saddles of yesterday is hard to recreate. Every good side saddle is equipped with a quick-release safety stirrup ring. In the event of emergency, the rider's foot does not become ensnared in the stirrup iron. This is absolutely necessary in the event of a fall to ensure the rider does not get dragged. The side saddle attire worn by the rider is known as the riding habit. The riding habit being used today was made in 1930 by one of the finest habit makers in England, Bernard Weatherall of London. The excellent craftsmanship is evident. Garments made by this establishment were also made by appointment to Her Majesty the Queen. To have a habit made by Mr. Weatherall required 8 separate fittings, and it was necessary to bring your saddle for some, or at least one of them. The habit consists of the jacket, breeches in the same material, and the apron. The habits made in this century were made for safety, as long full skirts were very dangerous if a rider was to fall from her horse. The danger lies in the fact that the material of the skirt could easily get caught around the pommels and leaping head of the side saddle, and the rider could be dragged. The skirt you see today is actually an apron with no back and jodhpurs of the same color are worn underneath. When mounted, it would not be known that it was only an apron due to the way it's been designed to sit on the rider. The idea of wearing petticoats and bloomers under the skirts of a rider was ridiculous. Not only would this have been uncomfortable for the rider, this type of clothing would never have stood up to the rigorous riding required in the hunt field. To complete the formal attire used in this demonstration, a top hat as opposed to a derby is worn with a veil, hunting stock tie, and pin. Dark gloves and a hunting whip complete with lash. The lash is used to keep the hounds away from the heels of the horses. We forgot the hounds today, but we'll do better next time. Another appointment made required of the side saddle rider is a sandwich case, which must contain a sandwich and a flask of sherry or tea. I don't see any sherry or tea either. After should carry it back to the hunt field where members of the hunt carried a liquid refreshment and a light tea in a case attached to their saddle. Few costumes in history have so delightfully enhanced the charms of women as that design for the side saddle. Only to recall the trim waists, tight-fitting bottoms, and top hats and veils that graced the bridle paths and hunting fields of the past, is to regret their passing, and to grieve that, like Spherical and Cabriolet, they seem doomed to vanish into